Good.
Trials and tribulations of podcast.
Never ends, man. Never ends.
I've decided that this time I'm gonna use my sexy phone voice.
Ooh. Yeah.
I was told that I apparently have a very sexy phone voice, and the stores love it.
The stores love it.
The stores love it.
They tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
You got a positive response for that?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm
Good to know.
I put the bass all the way down.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, "Ooh, who's that?"
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Jose." I'm like, "No, does Jose have this voice? No, only I do."
There you go.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
It happens.
because I speak low, speak very softly, and I don't want to confuse them. Because they're like animals. If you make too much noises, and they get scared.
They get rattled.
Yeah.
No.
When you'd be like, "Move the keyboard." What's the keyboard? Yeah. So you'd be like, "If you don't mind, grab the keyboard. It's in front of you, and move it around." You know?
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's ways of doing it. You know, and it's pretty good. It works pretty good, especially like situations where like there's a lot of technical jargon going through. You know, especially works on boys.
Oh, wow.
The guys love it.
That's interesting.
Like, ooh, who are you? Who is this alpha?
Wow.
I'm like, no, I'm just here, making sure you're okay.
It's awful.
And they're like, ooh,
Terrible.
And they make them quake.
Oh.
They make the boys quake. Yeah, pretty much. I found a lot of things this week.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah. Issue 102 of
102.
ComiCentric. How you doing, Pete?
Good.
How was Modesto?
It was fun.
You thought you were going to get away with not talking about Modesto this week?
No, I can talk about Modesto. It's
You
fine.
can talk about Modesto?
Yeah.
That was one of those things like, what happens in Modesto?
No. I mean, it could be because it was very like, middle of nowhere, very secluded. A lot of animals.
I still think all you guys got in a robe and a circle and like baby goats were involved. I still something like that. No.
Maybe I missed that second banquet, so that could have been,
You missed out on the good banquet.
Yeah, that could have been that,
It could have been a bunch of creators creating to the almighty Baphomet, to have a bountiful harvest and sell a lot of floppies in the following year.
That'd be kind of cool.
Right?
I'd be down. I don't know, though, because that's I just saw that.
It's a slippery slope.
That Late Night with the Devil.
Oh, boy.
That's what it's about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's part of like this cult or whatever. Like,
wait, that was like a TV host.
Yeah, but that's why all that shit happened is because.
Oh.
And it's like the Grove something. Like it's like a real thing. Yeah.
It's supposed to be based on actual events.
Yeah.
But I think the movie takes a lot of liberties.
Oh yeah.
A few.
No, but it talks about that whole thing, and they talk about
the Bohemian Grove. You mean? Oh,
yeah, some of that. Yeah.
With the giant owl statue, wooden owl statue.
They talk about that. Yeah. And then the phone's listening to you now, right? So after I watched that movie, I got a bunch of TikToks about people like, "Oh, I found it. Here's the giant owl," and I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, how did they know I wanted?"
Dude, after Alex Jones decided to go in there and record this shit, everyone's fucking going in. Everyone's managing to get in there and have recordings of that. Hey, you want to go?
No.
Oh.
No.
I'm just saying.
No, I've learned that I talk big about like paranormal shit. But over the weekend, we had a graveyard right around the corner.
Oh, that's perfect.
From the house. And we went twice at night, and then the second time I was like, nope, like I'm good.
Did you get scared or?
I mean, well, just by the law, but like
you were scared of the law.
But it was a little eerie.
You're scared of the cops.
Yeah.
Not the ghosts.
No.
The cops.
The cops. Yeah.
No, I think
a little eerie.
I think being scared of the living is a little bit more.
But there was one thing that when we were driving, we got off the 99 and we had to go down like these like just dirt roads basically. Like it was just
Dude, 99.
Yeah.
Flip it upside down. Add extra anyway.
But these practically dirt roads. They were just like fields on both sides, right?
Private property.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were driving through, and it's just pitch black. No street lights, no nothing. It's pitch black. And we're going, and then but I was freaking out because she said like we were driving through ghosts because there'd be parts where we're going and
the cloud,
and just like a cloud, like it just but it was so small, and it would just appear, and we would like drive through it, and it was like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Ghosts,
wandering ghosts.
Yeah, we're running over ghosts.
Yeah. I believe that whole area going up that way during the night there's no streetlights.
No, pitch black.
No real lights for miles, if you will. It's nothing but orchards and groves and stuff like that. As far as the eye can see. You know what's up going that way? And I probably should have told you. The Martinelli's fucking factory.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to tell you that. And it's probably like 4 hours from here and 2 hours coming back from San Francisco or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
So you would have been somewhere
there. Yeah.
I could have put in my order with you. And got my...
Yeah, the fucking... not the Winchester House. Yeah, the Winchester House.
Yeah, it's also on the way.
It's up there. Yeah. Yeah, because we... one of the banquets was at a hotel.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things of like, what to do in Modesto? There's like a jelly bean factory and the Winchester House.
And you chose jelly bean, huh?
I want to go to jelly bean factory.
See, you should have made an extra day of it. You could have gone to the jelly bean factory. We could have. Because the Winchester House is cool.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of little rooms.
Yeah,
and that's
like hidden shit, right? Yeah.
And you can only go like to 10% of it. You can't even go into the whole thing.
Yeah. That's what they wanted to go. And I was like, oh.
I think they would enjoy that, though. They like the scary stuff.
But I mean, like, jelly beans. It was the Jelly Belly factory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
I'm surprised how much of these factories are here in southern
me too.
Middle of California.
Nowhere. Like,
California.
Like we kept on saying how like we were driving and the route wouldn't get smaller. Like it kept on saying like it was the same amount of time, and we're like, what the fuck? And then not only that, when you're on the highway, it's like nothing, and then like strip malls and shit, right?
Yeah.
But then like it got to a point where they were like blurring together. We're like, didn't we just see that shit? Like, it looked exactly the same. Like, they would have the same places and whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so we made we came to the conclusion that this is the part of the simulation where they just were like, oh, no one comes here, so like, we're just gonna like go.
You know, it's in the cartoons when the cartoons are going through the background, the same background over and over again. Yeah. You're never gonna pass by again. There's a reason why you went at nighttime and not during the daytime. Yeah, okay,
that's true.
Because the simulation doesn't want to put that much effort in giving you a background rendering for you.
Exactly.
You know, there's another reason. You could have gone during the day. Yeah. You know, or the day before during the day. Yeah. Stopped at so many places along the way, but you know what? The thing said, you know what? He's not gonna enjoy any of these places, so let's not render it for him. Let's just get him there, and we'll figure out whatever from there. Yeah. You know, the cult stuff happens on Saturday night anyway.
That's probably true. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It worked out.
It's a rendering of the simulation.
But yeah, but this was weird. Different, totally different. Like it's like a culture shock. Like you're just like, oh, like it's not like a different country, but it's just like it feels that way.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of dirt, just because there's a lot of dirt.
A lot of dirt, like.
I mean, you've been in Arizona.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. It was. I mean, I guess it was kind of close to that, but this was a lot of animals.
You know,
there was a lot of animals.
A lot of horses.
A lot of cows.
Cows, goats, basically. A couple goats. Yeah. You went to the llama farm?
No, we didn't go to the llama farm.
You didn't do anything.
No, we didn't. We went to the con and we watched movies.
Wow. So how was the con?
It was cool. It was interesting. Yeah. It was a lot more busy than that was.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty busy.
For being in a farm in the middle of college somewhere?
Yeah, I kept on telling people, like people that come to this show, like people that want to, like, they want to come to this show because it's work to get in there. Because it's like off the freeway, then you have to go down this ramp. You have to do, it was a hassle.
But isn't it like a rite of passage for any Latino comic creator or some sort?
No, I mean, it's like the fifth one they did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was like,
Not yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was cool. It's just like, it was weird because I was joking about like getting a bus because like I knew all the vendors. Like it was all the vendors from like down here or like,
Yeah, we've had most of those vendors in this tiny little store. At one time or another.
So it was like, oh, this is weird. Like, people were like, hey, and it's people that like, like I haven't seen in a while. They live in Downey, and we had to go to Modesto to meet up.
People you probably haven't seen since Live Beach.
Yeah.
But it's funny. They live like that way.
Yeah.
About 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta go to fucking Modesto.
6 hours away.
Yeah.
To say hello.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It's a I don't want to say like a reunion, but it's more of a travel destination with a tour of some sort. I don't know, man. It's weird.
It was cool. Yeah. It was very Latino Comic Expo, and that's what it felt like.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's cool.
Felt like a lot of your brownies are there. Yeah, frijoleros for life.
Yeah.
People wise, traffic wise, was it good?
Yeah. Yeah, it was decent. Like there was a lot of families, which was cool.
Okay.
You know, like I feel like especially a lot of local shows we do.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's a lot of families. I think it was just like it's random comic people and the thing too is that it always bums me out when we do like smaller shows and there's like random comic people that show up and they're like, oh, you don't have slabs, you don't have, you know, like that's what they're looking for. But you're like, no, this is an independent show. Like it's like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: what you got to do is you got to get your independent book and slap it up. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Just have one there. Yeah. I guess, you know, just slap one.
$1,000.
You read my mind. You know, I'm like, how do you know that's gonna go up? It's the only one slab.
One slab.
It's from the first print. Yeah. It's a 4.3.
Whatever.
Yeah. Was there people like that over there?
There was one guy. There was, I guess, there's one store in Modesto.
Ooh. Yeah. Did you go to it?
No, we didn't go. They were there.
Oh, okay.
They had a little booth set up in the corner, and it was cool. Like they had a bunch of back issues, and I was like going through them for a little bit. But then like they had a bunch of slabs, and then you get your traditional like you're like oh, your first print of Venom and stuff like that, right? But then there were like some random ass books that were up there slabbed, and I was like, I asked like, what is that? Like you know why? And he's just like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah. See, that's
yeah. I was like, oh, all right, cool.
I don't like this slab game. I feel like that bubble's gonna pop any second now. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Slab something that's not slabbable.
I think anything's slabbable.
Everything's slabbable. Like
man.
a CD.
Probably. You can do fucking Nintendo games and shit, right?
Yeah. I forgot what you sent me the other day. I'm like, it was slabbed, and I was like, oh, who does that?
No.
Like, oh,
there was a thing where like someone had the top corner of the cover for Action Comics #1, and they got that shit slabbed.
Just wait, the top corner only?
Yeah.
So that someone ripped the page.
Ripped the cover, yeah, and it was just the cover. You could, and yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, so you can slap anything, man.
Well, the world we live in now.
But
that's crap. Tell me what that's
It was cool. I mean, like, it was like a small comic show. You know, like there was a lowrider show.
Oh.
Which was funny because the professor that put it on when it was going on, she was like, "Oh, what do you think of the lowrider show?" I'm like, "I'm from East LA. I see this shit every Sunday, man." like
2 blocks from where I live. Yeah. It's called Whittier.
Yeah, I see this every Sunday.
Don't worry about it.
I can't get to the fucking Target because of this shit. But it was cool. It was just very it was very interesting though because it was like a lot of the people that were at the lowrider show, like. I know when you go to like the Whittier and see people with lowrider, they have the shirts or whatever, right?
Yeah, they dress up for the.
But these people, like, there was it was whole fucking clubs. Oh. There was like a good like dozen people, and they all wearing the same shirt, with the same hat and everything. Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
They all look like that one sticker with the hat and the glasses. Yep. All right.
And then they were doing a giveaway where like for $20 you can enter a raffle to win a lowrider bike.
Ooh!
And but they was like, "Dude, enter it." I'm like, "No." I go, "Well, with my luck, I'm gonna fucking win, and we can't bring it back." Like,
you'll find a way.
I don't think that's pretty big.
I'm pretty sure. Look, you got rid of one person from the trip, so it just done.
That's true.
Done.
That's true.
You should have.
You
could have won it.
I could have won it.
We could have mounted right next to Bruce Campbell's bike. I'd be like, "Where's that bike from?" Oh, I won it as a prize.
In Modesto.
Modesto, yeah, for the best comic book.
Best comic.
Modesto.
That's their Eisner and shit. That's the lowrider bike.
The Lois.
The Lois. Yeah. That shit is funny. But I told her, I go like, "Oh, I'm gonna win that shit," and then we're fucked. Right?
You pedal it all the way.
All the way, like all 400 miles or whatever. Oh man,
it's a lowrider, so you can be comfortable. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Lean back.
Take you like a week and shit.
Lean back. Yeah. One more time. And lean back.
But yeah, no, it was interesting. It was like, you know what? It's funny. I was saying to her, and I was like, I think as much of a pain in the ass it was to get there, and the show was pretty hectic. It was pretty hectic. I came back, and I feel like fucking recharged, man. I think I just need to change the pace. I think it's just,
It's the same thing happens after you did the Latin thing, or you do any show really. You're like, oh yeah, that's cool. I got something different. You got your dopamine fix.
Yeah, I think so.
I
think so.
The mundane, repetitive cycle that is this. You eventually have to break the chain.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, we and Valet talked about it. We're like, oh, we gotta do at least one out of town show a year.
That makes sense.
Just to even if it's
2.
Maybe.
Make it 2.
And Ruff and Navarro were trying to convince us to go to Japan and go to fucking Mexico. And we're like, whoa. Like,
Mexico makes sense. Japan, just if you want to go. Why not? Apparently, they like zines and comics and all that stuff over there. when I was there was a bunch of little bookstores. Mm-hmm. That's what they have on the windows displays. You know how when they put the string with the little things? Yeah, they would have that.
Was a zine library?
Yeah, well, it wasn't a zine library. There were like real little bookstores.
No, that's what it's called. Like,
is that what it's called?
When you put the strings.
Oh, the more you learn. Yeah. It's a zine library, really? A string? It's like a, what do you call it, a drying rack?
Yeah. Zines, man. It's all like DIY. And,
do it yourself.
Yeah.
Lazy bum.
But
I think that's why I can't get into that.
Why not?
I have to do it myself.
You gotta do it yourself.
Oh man.
Which would be cool.
For what?
Like make zines. I could do from the 90s.
Dude from the 90s.
What's that one song where he's all talking about like
do.
He said about like I want to make zines and something, right? There's a song.
You making a song?
No, it's a song. I'm gonna find it.
I want something else to make me do this.
No, that's a different.
Kind of life.
No, there's a song where he talks about making zines. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is a 90s song, and I'm pretty sure you know it.
Yeah.
And when I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, that song. That's like one line from an entire different.
Oh,
speaking of
90s, though. So when we're driving up, Blade was playing a bunch of music, right? And there was a lot of weird 90s stuff. I was like, oh shit, cool. And then freaking Space Hog came out. I'm like, yeah, that's my jam, right? And I told her, like, that was my song in high school. Like, I love that song. And then
I heard you're gonna learn to play it in the
ukulele.
I'm
trying. It's very difficult. And then when we were driving, fucking Weedus started playing.
Oh man!
And I was like,
Teenage Dirtbag.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's Cruz's jam right there. And Valet was like, you know what? Like those two songs, it makes sense. It makes sense. And I'm like, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Right. What makes sense?
Like just the vibe of the songs. Like, you know, like I guess they fit us perfectly. I guess I don't know.
Is that how she's gonna define us from now on? Like when in her stat card in her head, it's gonna be like her favorite song.
Yeah,
Weedus, Teenage Dirtbag. Teenage Dirtbag. Oh, she doesn't know.
Yeah.
I think so. I like it. It's one of my favorite songs. Yeah. I hate to admit it. You know, I do enjoy that one a lot. Stole the CD when I was young.
Yeah. After the 8 hours of nonstop random music, I was like, oh.
Was it her Spotify playlist or like she had a playlist?
It's off her phone. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it was interesting. There was a lot of stuff. I'm like, oh, interesting.
You think she was pandering to you?
No, because there's a lot of George Ezra.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. I've never heard this song before. Right?
He has more than one song?
Never. And there was some Spanish stuff. Okay. It was like some Maná, some Juarez.
Juarez.
I hadn't heard Juarez in a while.
Yeah, all right. They're not as big as it used to be.
Yeah. Right. I was like, oh, cool. Interesting. There was some Police. There was some, Foo Fighters. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, I like how it's like she defines us by one song, and then she has this whole catalog. That, I don't know. She had such a unique, eclectic taste, if you will.
I'm telling you, man. You take a trip with someone to Modesto, you learn things.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Because the thing is, like, you take a trip by yourself. It's cool. You're in your own headspace. You're fucking spacing out. You're with someone else. Are we there yet? I'm tired. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't think I do that.
You gotta do it.
Then they want to change the radio, and you're like, I'm listening to this song. And you're like,
I'm listening to Weedus. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I don't know. I don't think I'm a good traveling partner.
No, that's fun.
I'm just good at driving.
Oh,
I drive fast.
I know you do.
Yeah,
it's very dangerous.
No, it's not. Are you dead?
Not yet.
Not yet. I was gonna say, have you come close to it? I'm like, yeah, actually, a couple of times. Fuck.
Yeah.
Modesto, huh?
Modesto's fun.
So I mean, you went, you came, you saw Vini Vidi Vici, and then are you gonna do it next year?
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
Really?
It was cool.
I
liked it enough to I'd go back.
Con life, huh?
Yeah, con life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know what I did here on Saturday? Where you're gone?
Did you set a fire?
2 of them.
Oh, no.
I put them out right away. Obviously,
good,
that's you tell me I have to burn the store down. Doesn't mean I can't burn something in the store.
That's true. That's true.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I cleaned a little bit, and I said, "That's it.
That's it.
I'm not doing anything." And the problem with that was, as soon as I did nothing,
no one came.
People came in.
People,
when I wanted to do nothing, people came in. When I was doing things, no one came in.
Yeah.
And I started noticing. So at one point, I'm like, I'm gonna start doing things. No one comes in. Cool. I'm gonna relax. Oh, here comes fucking Jerry. Oh, here comes this person. I'm like, oh man, here comes a whole family. At one point, I got my iPad. I'm gonna get drawing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna do some drawing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, a whole family walks in. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm trying to work here. I wasn't gonna do shit.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a good day. All I know is, you know, there was a couple good sales.
No, that's good.
You know,
That's good.
so I wanted to do nothing. Ended up doing stuff.
That's not how it works.
I don't know how to do this comic. I've been doing it for too long. I still don't know how it works.
No, you can. No, once you know how it works, then you're done.
You're done?
You're done.
But that's the thing is, like, you think you know how it works, but it doesn't work that way.
That you don't know then.
You know, I tried to get busy, and then it got quiet, and then I got quiet, and then it got busy. Saturday's weird, man.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes Saturdays will be, like, dead, where, like, no one comes in.
Yeah.
Or it'll be, like, the busiest fucking day of the world.
Oh.
Like, there's no, like, balance.
This was a weird, because in the morning, 3 people right off the bat. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And quiet. You know, I got to clean, I got to finish. Oh, cool. And then I started to relax. Boom, 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 boom. And quiet again. I'm like, fuck it. All right. We cool. I forgot what movie I was watching. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch the movie, sit down, continue watching. No! People started coming in, you know? And then people started asking me questions about stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah. This, and that. Oh, where's the other regular guy that's always here? I was like, oh, he's left on my desk. So one of your regulars, I don't say regulars, but he comes often enough, didn't know you had a comic.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
And then I forgot his name already. And he has a pool.
Okay.
He has a pool with you.
The pool.
In the first box.
Jerry?
No, it wasn't Jerry. Jerry knows.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, he goes, what are you doing there in Modesto? And I'm like, oh, he's promoting his own book. He's like, his own book? It's his book. I'm like, and like, yeah, it's. And then I show him like the little thing, and I point to that, and I point to that, and he's like, that's Pete's. I'm like, yeah.
Huh.
And then he's like, oh man, I mean, and then he asked like, where can if I can hook him up with an issue, right? And I was gonna go get him one. I'm like, no, ask him for it. That way you can get it signed from him.
Oh, there you go.
That way you can know who it was. I didn't want to freaking deal with that.
Yeah.
So he'll come back and ask me for it.
Nice.
You know, and I'm like, yeah, that's his book. And I was like, oh, that's cool. He bought his shit, took off.
Huh.
Yeah.
David? Big guy?
He's big.
Might be David.
Yeah.
Might be David.
He didn't know you had a book.
Oh.
You never told him you had a book?
He's like a newer guy. Like, he's only been here for a little bit. So I don't really know him very well.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He said that. He hasn't been here that long.
Yeah. It might be David.
Yeah, he introduced himself to me.
Yeah.
And
you forgot his name.
Of course, that's what I do. This is like news to you? I can tell you, it takes me 7 times to meet someone before I can remember their names.
Yeah.
Indefinitely. Anything below that, you run the risk of me forgetting.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he said, yeah, I'm like, what's over there? And he was like, not flabbergasted, but like kind of like taken back a little by it. And I pointed, and I was thinking, oh, this guy knows P. He should know that this fucker has a book.
Yeah.
But no.
I don't talk about it a lot.
No. I mean, it's plastered.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's plastered every which way. Look, a sticker, a fucking flyer thing, a little pamphlet there, you know?
A little sign over there.
A little sign over there. Yeah, Kids Corner, you know, with all your books right above it. Tell me it's not everywhere.
No.
This is your way
It's on the window.
Yeah, you don't talk about it, but you're surrounded by it. It's like the guy that wears a sports coat. You know, I don't like sports.
Yeah. I don't talk about that much.
Yeah. How are you going to make it in this you can't talk about it? How are you going to sell it to Netflix?
Ooh.
What if Netflix walks in and be like,
let's do it.
You got something?
No.
You're like, no. I ain't got shit.
I don't like to talk about it.
I heard this book about Modesto. The guy writes it here. No, I don't know.
I don't know that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Well, here it is. I found it.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what's weird? Like, especially me and Blair were talking about it, how like we've been doing this for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
It's still weird. Fucking people asking me to sign their books.
Why?
I don't know.
Just put your scribble on it.
I do know I do it.
Just get you a stamp.
No, it's not that. It's just like very like, oh, really? All right.
It's nice that you think that. It's nice to be humble.
Yeah.
I think my good friend Ray. Oh, Ray came in on Saturday.
Oh.
So my good friend Ray said, "It's nice that you're humble, but you got to own it."
You gotta own it.
That's exactly what he told me.
Yeah.
It's nice that you're humble. It's nice to be humble, but you got to own it. And if not, how are you gonna make it?
That's true. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
That's what Ray told me on Saturday. Oh yeah, Ray came in on Saturday.
I haven't seen that guy in a while.
He messed up his foot.
Oh.
But he said he's getting better.
Oh, that's good.
I told him about my gout too.
Oh.
So we were both, and he high-fived me for having gout, for both having foot injuries. You know, that guy is a trip.
He's a trip.
Yeah, he came in his mobile scooter. Yeah, had opened the door for him.
Yeah. He does that.
Yeah, he's cool.
He does that.
He's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
We should have him on the podcast.
Ooh, it'll be a long episode.
It would just be him talking for an hour. We wouldn't say anything.
No, it'd be a long episode.
It'd be the Ray moment.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, everyone in Hollywood wants to have me on anyway.
Mm-hmm. He's famous.
He's famous. Yeah.
It's funny because first time I met him, me and Buddy, he'd come into the store.
Yeah.
And for like a second, when he walked in, we were like, "Is that Taika Waititi?" Like, right? Because he's wearing a mask. He had a mask on, right?
Yeah.
And then the funny thing, we just were like, "Oh, it's fucking," we didn't know his name, so we just referred to him as that. And I remember one day he came in, he was like, "Yeah, I was on the Sony lot, and
shit, it's him."
And people fucking were asking for my autograph and wanted to take pictures with me. And I thought, this is cool. And then I realized they thought it was this Taika Waititi guy. And I was like, and he looked at me and goes, "I don't look like him, right?" I'm like, no.
Yeah. Before we knew his name, that was his name.
He looks like him, right?
With Kiki, yeah.
He looks like him.
Yeah, cool guy.
Yeah.
So he came in. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fun on Saturdays, huh?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. I always do.
Yeah.
Watch a movie. Hang out.
Yeah.
Watch fucking, what is it? Corridor Crew.
Court Order Crew, huh?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
You know what Corridor Crew is? Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
Corridor
Crew.
Court ordered crew.
No, corridor, like a
corridor.
Corridor. Corridor.
Like a hallway.
Like a hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, corridor crew.
Crew.
Yeah.
So it's a hallway crew.
No.
Or a corridor.
No.
A crew of corridors.
No.
People go through this corridor.
No.
A crew of people to go through the corridor.
Kind of, right?
Is that the whole show?
No. It's like three dudes.
Backrooms.
And they watch freaking clips, and they explain how the special effects are made.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was called Three Dudes Sit Around and Watch SFX movies and say, "Oh, that shit's dumb. That shit's fucking great. That's amazing. That's stupid."
Yeah.
I thought that's what it's called.
No, I watch that every Saturday.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Corridor Crew?
Corridor Crew, yeah.
You know, I never knew that.
Yeah.
I know.
They're right here, like in downtown.
Dude, they're 2 blocks away from where I live, from where I work. There's a little alley.
Yeah.
And then that alley is them.
Yeah.
Him, Rocket Jump, a bunch of those people that film those things are in that one alley.
Yeah.
They're always skateboarding around. One time I almost ran into one. That's how I knew it was a corridor crew or whatever you what do you call it?
Yeah, that.
The court order crew.
Corridor Crew.
They filmed it, and I seen those guys. That's why when I remember you were watching it once, I'm like, I know those guys. I've seen them around. They work by where I work. You want to go?
Maybe. One of these days.
Yeah.
During the day, just knock on the door.
Yeah.
Like, hey, guys, sit on the couch?
It's a warehouse. It's a warehouse. And the warehouse, you can pretty much, it's open all the time.
Go sit on the couch.
Yeah. You want to? Let's go watch some SFX.
Oh.
I remember they were watching, like, it was practical effects from, like, the 1920s and then, and I saw, like, they do.
The fucking moon?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they did it like this. I'm like, dude, shut up. Let me enjoy this.
But, yeah. So I do Saturdays. Watch Corridor Crew. Watch,
I guess YouTube missed you.
Yeah. I watched a lot of that on Monday.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You missed out.
Oh,
then like the Doctor Who fucking trailer dropped on Saturday, and I was like, I had to sit. I was sitting in the toilet, fucking looking at my phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the toilet away from all the girls, so they want to see how nerdy you are.
Oh no.
Then why?
Oh no, because I was on the toilet and then my phone went off. I was like, oh.
Okay then.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
It was just like, oh, I'm already here.
The timing was just right.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow. So the new Doctor Who trailer.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Excited.
Did you shit bricks?
A little bit. I was just say I was in the right seat to watch that trailer.
Enough said.
It's like, oh man, it's in the feelings, man. Fucking Changes by David Bowie's playing in the background. Oh man.
Did they monetize all the doctors?
No, it was just kind of like a montage of the new season, but it was just showing like how oh, it's different, guys. Like it's changes, right?
Is it good changes or bad changes?
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Good changes or bad changes?
I think it's good.
What kind of changes?
I did good. I don't know.
Like better effects.
Oh yeah, they got Disney money now, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Better effects. Oh yeah.
You know, dude, like, just those 3 episodes they dropped at the end of the year last year. Like, yeah, you could tell this is like Disney money.
So, okay, I watched the MPH ones just because it's on Disney and it's something.
Yeah.
Right. Is that really it? No, I'm serious because I mean that wasn't very good effects.
That was cool.
I mean, okay, Doctor Who's known for having those weird wonky effects and stuff like that.
So
that's why
I think that's the trouble with this Disney thing.
Yeah,
is they have money now, but Doctor Who's kind of known for wonky effects,
right?
So it's like if it gets too clean, you're like, oh,
okay. See, that's what I attribute it to. When MPH is doing all this shit, I'm like, you know what? He's a good sleight of hand guy, by the way. But yeah, it was like, oh. Is this okay? We're going with that.
I know that people are bitching about like the new unit building. Yeah, it looks like Avengers Tower.
Right.
And people were like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Whatever."
Like, Disney money.
Disney money.
We gotta remind you guys where this money came from. Yeah. The Avengers.
Exactly.
Just saying.
You know, but I'm excited. May, I think, middle of May, end of May, something like that.
Wow. Yeah. There's nothing I'm excited for. There's no trailer.
Godzilla, King Kong.
Well, it's like next week.
Yeah, it's this week.
What do you mean this week?
It's like a couple days from now. It's like Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah.
Is it 29th this Friday?
Yeah.
No wonder everyone's been fucking plowing it in my face. Mm-hmm. I've avoided the trailer until last night. Yeah. I did a good job because if you're telling me it's coming out this week, I avoided it really well. Yeah. And I was surprised. I didn't know what the hell's going on. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Funko already spoiled shit for me and, pictures and all that. But I'm excited. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm more excited than the movie I went to go see. Once I saw that, I didn't want to see the movie. Want to see? Oh,
because we were so close.
Mm-hmm. It's so fucking close.
That wasn't that bad. It was that bad.
You know what? Where I was sitting from, it was 30% not bad. 40% not bad.
Yeah.
50% bad. 10%. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, there you go. And then I look over at Mark, and Mark's in the corner, dude.
He's like,
he's in the corner, tilting his head, looking sideways, and I was like, Mark, I feel, dude. I halfway through the thing, I was like, Mark, do you want to switch?
Yeah.
I feel bad looking at your neck, going like that.
I liked it.
You know. When I showed you the thing and I'm like, there's no way how we're gonna go find somewhere else. I literally got back on my phone and said, where else is it playing?
Yeah.
So we're gonna ditch this spot and see where else is playing. But you're like, go for it. And I was gonna text you back like, no, fuck up, no.
I mean, it was like a 9:10 or some shit, right? Like,
was there a 9:10?
I think so.
9:40.
Oh, 9:40.
9:40.
That got late.
So,
that's kind of late.
Because we still got out kind of late. I still got home the following day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, no, fuck it. We're going somewhere else or we're rescheduling it. You know, to tell you that. But then you said, go for it. I'm like, I contemplated telling you, you know what? I'll buy you your tickets. I'm going home and going to go sleep.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. At the end of it, it wasn't that bad. I think I might go see it again from a lower distance. You know, because there's a lot of stuff I wish I could have, like, instead of looking for it, like as I was looking around the screen so fucking close to my face, I wish I could have enjoyed it for what it was, you know.
I'm surprised, like, especially the way modern theaters work. Like they still have seats that close. You know what I mean? Like you would think, like you know, like
don't get me wrong, there were comfortable seats, and the fact that we couldn't recline and do it, they had a little trough on it. I felt like a toddler, like you know those high chair toddlers, you know, just reclinable. Is that what it's gonna be like when you're old?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It'll be floating.
Ooh, nice. But yeah, besides that, Ghostbusters was
cool. It was cool.
Good. Yeah,
I know people complain about it. Like I remember seeing
already
people were complaining about it. Whatever.
This came out.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked Afterlife better than this. This was cool. I enjoyed it for what it was. But I think Afterlife was still like, I don't know. I enjoyed Afterlife a lot. Like I've seen that movie multiple times.
Yeah.
This one was cool. And I wonder if they did it on purpose, but like it felt like, oh, this is Ghostbusters 2. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like we're like first one is amazing. The second one, it's alright.
You know why it's Ghostbusters 2? Because Ghostbusters 2 is referenced. I mean, this is Ghostbusters 2 referenced Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't reference part 1. They referenced part 2.
Well, they referenced part 1 in the first one.
So that's why it felt a little bit part 2. And like I was telling you, when we got on, like it felt like an episode. It felt like a cartoon.
Yeah.
You know, the villain was kind of like generic.
Yeah.
But to the point where he was still very threatening. You know, and the shit was fucking freezing.
They took all the Ghostbusters to fucking fight them, man. Yeah. All of them.
Yeah.
Old and new.
But it also felt like the old plot to the second one, which is where they let everyone else.
Yeah.
Or the first one, sorry, where they let everyone out, you know? Yeah. And I was like, oh, it kind of reminded me of the same scene. You know, when the light goes up and everyone's all over the place. Yeah. At this point, all the ghosts are out. And let's say original part one. All the ghosts are out, so they have all this trouble all over again. Yeah. Same thing with this one, right? They basically opened the door. Yeah. Shandor's door. Shandor's... Yeah. You know, so now they're everywhere again. So now we're gonna have cartoons.
I was half expecting that. I was half expecting like when they all got out. Yeah. Like fucking Steve Harvey was gonna show up and fucking like all
Gozer and shit?
Yeah, all that shit was gonna come out. I was expecting that, but no, it didn't happen. But would have been cool.
That exactly right. Yeah. That, you know, like some sort of, because they were in the containment unit. Yeah. And the only one we did see come back was the one from the beginning of the story. Yeah.
The librarian. Yeah.
No. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. But no, the little sea thing, whatever they're chasing in the beginning of the movie, that comes back at the end. That's the only thing that comes back. Yeah. But it makes sense that not Stay Puft, but like Gozer would be in there, or like, you know, the ones they've trapped. Yeah. You know, and especially if they trapped some during the cartoon days. That one jack-o'-lantern one that was like, you know, controlling everything. Remember? Yeah. I don't know. It should have been more. Yeah. It should have been more villains, but I'm not gonna complain.
You got Slimer though, man. Slimer's back.
Do they know Slimer?
Yeah, he's in both movies.
Okay. But do the ghosts? Because none of the real Ghostbusters, none of the Ghostbusters interact with them. It was just the one kid, and then hey, I know that guy, and you know that's about it. Yeah. So
where's Slimer though?
But is it? I wanted some interaction with Slimer, like Bill Murray go, hey, slime balls. They call them slime balls. Hey, slime ball or something. No. But no, we didn't get that. No. You know. Because in the cartoon, they kept him around because Egon wanted to study him.
You
know? Yeah. Study. They never let him study. Just ate shit. Yeah.
And it also felt like they were setting up like the new Ghostbusters, like Paul Rudd and Pan Oswald and what's his face?
Who?
That one. It was that British guy.
Oh right.
And then
with the frozen hand, or the guy.
And then what's his face? Fucking the guy that sold him the orb.
Pakistani didn't know what's his name. Pakistani did Giamatti.
Yeah. I kind of feel like it felt like that's what they were doing. They were like this is the new Ghostbusters, like, you know, like
kind of. Yeah. But if you watch it, you realize no, because I mean, one is already more higher up than a Ghostbuster, or he's already in the Ghostbusters. Pan Oswald is more like a side chick or a side.
Well, Pan Oswald, it's kind of funny because all I could think of was like Pan Oswald looks like Ray in the cartoon.
Yeah, he kind of did, right? All right, cool. I'll give you that one. I don't know.
And even like the British guy kind of looked like Egon from the cartoon.
Yeah,
he had the blonde hair and he had the fedora, the
pompadour. Yeah. All right.
That would be sorry. The next one, they're just like, this is the new Ghostbusters, guys.
Yeah, but what is it? The firebender what was that all about? That came out of nowhere.
No, because in the beginning, when they showed the
grandma.
Yeah, she was holding that orb.
Yeah, she was the grandma, so she captured it.
Yeah,
before it froze.
His great grandmother, right? Because it was like 1906 or some shit, or.
Well, I guess. Yeah. Because remember, it was his grandma's stuff, though. Yeah. 1906 and.
No, but then he said he goes that he took over. His grandmother just died, and he goes, I have my grandma's stuff, and she has her grandma's stuff, which is even older or some shit. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I meant to go back on that one because that was a little bit confusing. But the addition of that one weird character, again, it felt like the cartoon. The one-off character, if you will. Yeah. If he comes back in the next one, will he be wielding a proton pack?
That'd be cool.
But he's a firebender or whatever.
He could bend fucking proton fields or whatever.
Right? Yeah. So they should be able to streamline the streams.
Yeah.
That's too powerful.
It's way too powerful.
That's interesting. I'd like to subscribe to your newsletter, young man.
It was pretty good.
Tell me more about this Endor Shandor.
I enjoyed it.
I know. I'm telling you, I enjoyed it and fall asleep. You know, like I usually do at after 9 o'clock movie.
Because you're an old man.
Yeah, because I'm an old man. And from beginning to end, it felt like a regular episode. What's going on there? It's shaking. It's vibrating. Dude, that's vibrating.
Yeah.
Earthquake?
Maybe. I heard it like bubble up and then.
It's still moving. No?
No, feel anything.
It's still moving. Is it on?
No.
It's still moving. Like it's slowed down and it's speeding up again. How's it doing that?
I don't know. That's weird.
What did you bring back from fucking Modesto?
You want to see the rocks I brought back?
Fuck that. Dog. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be our last episode. It was nice knowing you. The fuck did you bring from Modesto?
Marty asked for a ghost. So we brought some rocks from the cemetery back. But they've been here since Sunday. That's fine.
Yeah, they've been here since Sunday. Did you see that? Look, it stopped.
Yeah, it's fine.
Motherfucker. That explains. Oh, man. All right. Well, give her fucking stones and get over it. Jesus Christ. Why'd you gotta be bringing more ghosts into the fucking house?
That's what she asked for.
And you fucking listen?
I was there. Like, what was I supposed to do?
No!
And then my lady found one. She's like, look, it's like a heart. I'm like, oh, it is.
That's the worst kind.
Well,
Heart-lorn ghosts are the worst.
brought you one, too.
No! No, it's okay. I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. I appreciate the gesture. It's much obliged. It's cool. Throw it outside. I don't want it. You know what? Give it to me. I'm going to take it some holy water.
All right.
See if it sends them home. We're talking about Ghostbusters, the fun kind of ghost.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Not the real kind.
It's fine.
Do you think the addition of the Ghost Girl was
it's interesting. I mean, it's the first time we get like a humanoid ghost.
Yeah,
right? Like,
exactly.
Like, and it talks and like.
What talks and it's well, Egon.
Yeah, we didn't talk.
He didn't talk. The librarian originally, going back to her, it's nice to see. Okay, when I first saw her come back, the librarian, taking it back to '84, I thought to myself, didn't they go back and capture her? Because there was a montage. Remember, there's a montage where they show them walking out of the library with it.
Maybe, yeah. But then the fucking containment unit blew up in the first one. They probably never recaught it.
They never went back to get her. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that then. Because I'm saying it was too early for that thing to blow up on the second one or this one. Yeah, it was nice seeing her, but she was too scary.
Yeah,
too scary. And I just, like I said, resaw the first one, second one, and I saw her and I was like, oh, it looks like a fucking Muppet.
Yeah,
Yeah. This one looked too scary.
Yeah.
Like it had limbs and it was more defined. And I was like, oh, I didn't like it. I like how he stopped though. How Ray stopped.
Yeah, he was like, oh,
like, hey, and it's just like He would have known, right?
Yeah, but he still, first ghost he saw.
Yeah. Another thing was, remember in the first one, original one, they had this stack of books. Stacked up. Ray has that in his little library thing, all stacked up and shit. Hilarious. It was good. Yeah. Little things like that.
When they're looking for matches, and he's like, "I gave up smoking in the '90s,"
and I'm really proud of you then, and I'm really proud, and still proud of you now.
That's funny.
Yeah, because that was the thing in the part one. They were smoking him and Winston, or smoking their Winstons.
No.
I'm really proud of you.
They're so old.
Shut up! I know.
They're so old.
I've avoided saying that.
Bill Murray, the most, like he's old.
Yeah. But speaking of Bill Murray, did you notice the scene they changed on the trailer?
No.
There he goes. Melnitz in a uniform. About time. And then in the movie says Melnitz in a uniform, and he says, "You guys ready to kick some ass?" or something else. He doesn't say that.
No. Well, his fucking courage juice or whatever.
His courage juice. 40-year-old vintage.
It was still in there. It was still in there.
Distilled. He probably made it himself. He's a scientist.
Yeah, he's a scientist.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people that reviewed it said like it set up a third one. I don't think it really did. I mean, like they could do another one, but it didn't like. In the last one, Winston takes the car back to the firehouse.
Yeah.
And then the fucking containment unit starts blinking. You're like, oh shit, what is that? Like that's a setup. This one, it was like, oh, they're still out there, I guess.
Wasn't the ending like Bill Murray and Sigourney Weaver?
Oh yeah.
Playing mind games.
That was before. That was the mid credit.
The mid credit. Yeah. And the after one.
Yeah.
I thought the after one was Ernie Hudson going, "I know we can make a possibility."
Yeah, and that leads to him taking the car to the freaking firehouse.
Okay. There you go. And that's what he's doing. He gave the keys to Spangler's daughter and said, take care of the business.
Yeah. Which is weird, right? Just like random ass people. Like,
yeah.
I mean, get Paul Rudd, he's a scientist, kind of.
He's a dirt scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, this movie, the real subject, family.
Yeah.
It's about what defines a family.
I mean, it's a spoiler, but whatever. But like, Paul Rudd was going to take a proton energy blast for the kid, man. He was like ready to, like, holy shit.
He was going to get depowered, demutinized. He's going to hang out at a bar with a Roru because he's going to be dead.
Yeah. He was going to do it.
I think he earned the title.
Yeah.
The title they gave him at the end. I think he earned it.
Yeah. Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul Rudd. He got a little bit annoying.
Really?
Just a little bit. I'm not gonna poo-poo him because I love Paul Rudd, but
he's a charming guy, man.
He's very charming, and he was hilarious, and he did everything the way. But he got a little.
No, see, I think that was a great payoff though, because like he's being Paul Rudd and this and that. But when he got fucking strict with what's her face,
I loved it.
You're like, oh shit.
I love that because he gave him the okay.
Yeah.
And when you're dealing in situations like that, when do you give the okay? When can they tell you something? I always wonder that.
Yeah.
Like, when is the time when you can tell their kids, hey, knock it off?
Yeah.
When can you spank them?
Well, she told him, right? She goes, "You're allowed to be an asshole to my kids."
Yeah, it's straight out. Yeah. He's like, all right, cool. And it worked, and it worked in a good situation where she needed the backup, and he came up swinging, And
but he felt bad. Yeah,
well, of course he felt bad. He's still Paul Rudd.
He's still Paul Rudd.
He's not used to being a bad guy. He's willing to shrink to any size, go out through any freaking universe, do anything.
So, hang out with ants,
proton packs,
and
weird,
all that shit.
Yeah, Paul Rudd.
Yeah, we saw that, and I know we saw Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah, how was that?
That has a perfect Rotten Tomato score.
100.
Yeah.
You know what else had a perfect Rotten Tomato score? Blood and Honey.
Yeah.
So I don't believe Rotten Tomato anymore. I've never really believed Rotten Tomato.
And then I don't know if it's a marketing thing, but I was like, because I don't know how they could have faked this.
Yeah.
It's a limited release. It's like in like a dozen theaters or some shit, right?
Is it out yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Blood and Honey?
No, the devil.
Yeah, it came out on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
Wait, Blood and Honey's out already? I know.
Yeah, it came out this week.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm so out of it. Anyway, yeah.
What's a Fathom events? So it's one of those things,
So one died only.
Yeah.
Okay.
The weekend box office poll for Late Night with the Devil, it was $666,000.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No.
Mm-hmm. Some executives say, you know what? We're so close to it. Throw $10,000 at it and let's make it 666.
It was 660. What was even crazier? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you're probably right. Try to fake because it was $666,666.
Come on.
I don't know, man.
Come on.
It's some devil shit, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Those people in Hollywood are the devil.
Yeah. So it's only going to be in the theater. I think it's out of theaters tomorrow.
Really?
I think it's on Shudder, like starting in a week or two. It's a Shudder movie. Like it's like
Yeah, it said in the bottom of the poster Shudder or something. So it's gonna be on Shudder like in a week.
Yeah, I think so. But it was good though. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's very like. There's not a lot of special effects, and the special effects that there are, it's like there's some gross out stuff, but it's very like John Carpenter, like 80s John Carpenter, like like just like you could tell it's a plastic fucking face for it, but it looks cool, you know, like
the mouth is protruding and like it's plasticky, and the eyes are closed, but it's cool.
And then there's a lot of there's some visual effects. And people are bitching about that. They're like, oh, it looks cheesy. I'm like, dude, it's in the 70s. It's supposed to like that, like it's I don't know.
Wait, so is it? I know the real event took place in the 70s, but it's supposed to be a movie from the 70s, or is it like
it's
a late night show from the 70s,
like 77, and like
but it's filmed in the style of the 70s TV shows. Or?
Yeah, the only thing it kind of it's cool because it's not one of those like found footage where you're like, oh man, is this real? Like no, because there's known actors in it, right?
Yeah,
but I think the thing that kind of threw me off was like. A majority of the movie is like that 70s TV show, and it looks like an old TV show, like it's all grainy and shit, right? And then they do the commercial breaks, and when they do commercial breaks, it turns to like a black and white camera.
Oh,
and they're just like following like the behind the scenes of like like what's going on between taping this show.
Oh, in black and white.
In black and white.
Okay.
And it's kind of cool.
So you'll see the producer walk by and people
they're talking whatever. But like it's kind of cool, but I feel like they broke the whole like found footage thing because you're like, well, who's fucking filming that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who's like,
who was the guy in black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And they don't really explain it, but it works, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's short too. It's like it's an hour and a half.
Oh wow!
But it doesn't feel like it feels longer.
Wow.
Like, there's a lot going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you said it's gory, it's scary, but it's an hour and a half.
So it's gory, it's scary in the sense that like you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like you know, it's very like Exorcist vibes.
That's
like
the last,
but it doesn't get like crazy gory until the last like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's where your payoff is.
Yeah. It's a carry and shit. Like you're like where it's like shit's happening, but then all of a sudden like everything happens
and everything just goes to shit.
Yeah.
All right. I might check it out.
It's pretty interesting.
I don't have Shudder, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was good. I liked it.
Is it better than Roadhouse?
I mean, I didn't see the whole thing.
Blood and Honey is out this week, you said?
Yeah.
It's only a limited event? Only 1 week or 1 day type of thing?
I think 1 day. I think it was a day.
Oh, no.
I think it might have been today.
Man, here I am recording a podcast. Like
I forgot.
We could ever watch that and come back to be like, oh, shit, did you watch this?
Blood and Honey? The fucking poo, man. He's back. The Poovers.
The Poovers.
You ready for the Poovers?
Poovers. That sounds dirty.
Yeah, it is.
It's like Peter Pan and whatever else.
Bambi. And fucking Pinocchio.
Yeah. I don't think I want any of that.
Should do it.
Had I known, I would have watched part 2.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. We were watching. No, when we went to go see Land of the Devil, they dropped a trailer for it.
Really?
And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen a trailer for it. Yeah. I thought I was gonna go see it in the theaters. Yeah. Oh well.
Shudder.
Yeah. I guess I'll go watch Dune 2.
Dune 2. You can get the cup.
I think they're out of cups by now.
I think you can find a cup.
I think they're out.
I think you can find a cup.
AMC, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh man, so like this is so stupid. So when we went to go see Land of the Devil, we went to the AMC.
Did you get a cup?
And they had the Ghostbuster the trap.
Oh no,
the popcorn bucket.
Did you get it?
I was gonna do it.
Okay.
I was gonna do it. $40.
I knew it.
With no popcorn.
Oh no.
And I was like, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Another $10 for popcorn.
Yeah, I'm like, can't do it. You know, like it's cool, I can't do it. So then
does it light up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then someone sent me a message. They're like, hey, at Regal, they have them $32.
Okay.
You get the trap, a Slimer cup, and a popcorn and a drink. And I'm like, that's not that bad, right? Then I started looking into it more. The trap is like a fucking Spirit Halloween toy.
Oh, different trap.
It's not even like the bucket. Like it's small, and I'm like, never mind.
So it wasn't the bucket. It was different. It was a different promotion, obviously.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Where were they giving the Slimer one?
The Cinemark?
No.
The big bucket with the
Yeah.
I think Regal had like the Safe Puff cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All these promotional shit. I don't know, man. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit. It seems like such a waste. And then you're only gonna use it once. Are you ever gonna bring that Proton thing back to the bucket place? No, right?
No. Maybe,
use it?
Maybe.
Are you even gonna use it in the first place, or do you want that popcorn grease inside your bucket?
Probably not. No, yeah.
Can't do it.
I just wanted the track to look cool.
It rolls, right?
It rolls, and it opens. You push the
button. And it lights up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, dreaming of the Proton. Dude, they have flying freaking traps and then RC traps. Mm-hmm. The RC one, didn't it come out somewhere?
Yeah, the last one.
The
freaking
okay.
Afterlife, yeah.
I was gonna say, was that originally from the girl Ghostbuster one?
No, that was in the
last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I think the Kristen Wiig one, that thing that
the gauntlet thing,
the gauntlet Proton, I think that was in that one.
In this one?
Yeah, I think that was in the Kristen Wiig one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The one that Janine had it in?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think so.
Interesting.
That seemed familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't seen that other one in a while, so maybe. And that's why they gave it to her, because the homage to the girl one, they gave it to Janine. It's a little sexist.
It's fucking Portland Vector heavy, man. She's an old lady now.
We sad no Rick Moranis.
Kind of. I was kind of hoping.
Yeah.
It makes sense he would show up in this one, right?
Yeah. I would hope he got married to Janine. Yeah. You know, they had such a great...
bunch of nerdy kids. And...
Imagine that one British nerdy kid was their kid. Yeah.
That'd been cool.
Interesting, right?
That'd been cool.
Yeah, it's no Sigourney Weaver, no baby, what's the name, Elias? Or...
First name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid.
Yeah. Or what if that was the kid with glasses?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Just, yeah.
I still want to know who the fuck did Egon have a kid with? Like,
we don't even care. We're just.
I care. I'm curious.
We're kind of just happy he got laid.
At least once, right?
At least once in his life.
He got himself like had a kid.
Wouldn't it be cool if like all of a sudden you find out like, oh, she had a brother?
Yeah.
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 That brother that's it's way smarter than her because he's more like Egon, but he went to California to become a surfer.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And then like, who the hell is the kid's dad? Right? Like,
who podcast?
No, the Egon's grandchildren. Like, who's their father?
It's not Paul Rudd.
It's not Paul Rudd.
I mean, it's two of them too, right? And then I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of questions.
Yeah, a lot of questions. We're probably never gonna get the answers to unless they make a TV series.
Yeah, we gotta find what's his name, Jason Reitman, and be like, hey, let's make a comic. All we're gonna do is talk about this stuff.
Well, there's a comic.
Yeah, but it just talks about how they got to New York.
Oh, you read it?
I read the first one. Yeah.
Okay, it just came out today.
Like, well, yeah. I've had it since yesterday, Tuesday or something.
I could read comics the day before they come out. Look at me. I own a comic shop or some shit.
You jealous?
A little sometimes. Yeah. Especially on those days when I have shit to read. I'm like, fuck. Hey, what was it? It was Tuesday.
But there's a lot of questions you need that.
Yeah, no, we don't need them answered. Kind of.
We do. I do. You don't. You're not curious?
No.
You're not curious.
No.
You're not curious.
As a kid that comes from a broken home, no.
No, but like, don't you want to know who Egon had a kid with?
No.
Why not?
I'm glad he got laid. That's it.
I guess.
No.
Disappointing.
Why?
Disappointing.
Why?
Because it's for the story.
It's not important.
It's pretty important.
If it was important, they would have told us.
Yeah.
Oh, Heidi Klum made up with Egon.
It's like, that makes sense.
That makes sense. It was a big deal for Will. They thought nerdy chicks.
She saw him in the fucking
commercials,
the fucking music video.
Oh, right.
She's like, oh,
Ray Parker Jr. That guy has moves.
That's canon, right? Because they were dancing on the fucking.
We saw it
in the news clip
because they rose to fame before they headed down. After they got sued by everyone and their mother. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucking Peck is
the mayor. Yes, this man has no dick. Yes, it's true. This man has no dick. I like how they brought that back like the last minute of the fucking movie.
They had to throw it in there.
The last minute.
Yeah.
Did we really need it?
Yeah.
We all know he had no dick. You know?
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. So now, what does it mean he has no dick?
Go watch the first one.
Go watch the first one. Yeah, that was a good nod. I like it. I like that guy was in there.
Yeah, he's the mayor now.
Yeah. I mean, I hated that he's in there. That as a mayor, that he was able to still keep that power.
Yeah,
but it's cool. Nice to see him.
Yeah,
that was nice. And we should have got the old mayor.
Yeah,
maybe
probably dead. I think.
Really?
I think so.
Damn.
Possibility. Yeah.
The old judge.
Oh, judge. He might be dead too.
Oh,
that was old, like in the 80s.
Shoot. Well, who else isn't dead, dude?
Oscar. The kid's name was Oscar.
Vigo, yes, he was.
Because there's that joke where he's like, Bakeman's like, oh, they need you after a hot dog.
Oh. We get him his favorite shirt.
Yeah.
All right, Oscar, good job.
It was Oscar. Where's Oscar?
So Oscar's dad was that cellist from the first one, right?
Maybe because she said he was some kind of musician and then he like left it. They weren't working out. So he went to take a job in like Philadelphia or some shit. Yeah.
So
possibly
it could have been. See, does you really need to know that?
Yeah.
Do you really want to know who Oscar's dad is?
Yeah.
It's been 40 years since then. Oh, 40 years?
No, like 30 something.
30?
30 something.
30 years since that. Do you still want to know who Oscar's dad is?
Yeah.
Horrible.
A lot of continuity issues, man.
Yeah. I know that the second one came out like 5 years after the 1st one, but I always used to think it was like a year or two after.
Yeah, no, it's a long time.
So I used to have this weird continuity thing in my head was it's Venkman's kid, but she never told him.
Oh.
And that story of the pianist or whatever was all a ruse. She just didn't want him in his life.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Yeah, I always had that in my mind because I thought it wasn't that far between.
Yeah, not 5 years.
Yeah. You're a little kid. What do you want? Leave me alone. I was like 10 years old when the second one came out.
Paul Rudd. No.
Older?
No, younger.
Oh, 8 years old.
Yeah, but 7, 8 years old. Because Paul Rudd was talking about, like, he was 15 years old when the first Ghostbusters came out.
Ooh. 1984.
83, I think.
Ooh. Paul Rudd is from the 70s. No, from the 60s.
The late 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Rudd's old.
Wow. He's mega old.
Mega old.
He's like gotta be 60 years old.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
That is a time skip right there. How is he such a nice guy at such an old age?
Nice dude. Look at Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson's like 70-something years old, and
really,
he out of all of them, he didn't look as old as the rest of them.
Black don't crack.
Yeah.
I was saving it.
Like
Black don't crack.
Like Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Is old.
Yeah. All that Crystal Skull vodka is getting to him, man. Janine still looks fine. I'll take her in a second any day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, any day. Take her then, take her now.
No.
Yeah, no. I'm weird that way.
Yeah, well.
Just saying.
Just saying. But it was cool. It was cool. I liked it.
It was very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cartoony. A lot of ghosts. Like toys.
Yeah. They did show you those little toys in the commercials.
You know, like at one point I was at Target the other day and they had the proton pack with the pool noodle.
Classic.
And I was saying to her, I was like, dude, I was a kid, I wanted this. My parents never got it for me. Like, I'm tempted to get this right now. Just to, like.
That's where you become an adult, Manny. So you can get the shit you couldn't get as a child. Yeah. That's where you have money.
Yeah.
That's have adult money.
No.
You know? That's where you have credit cards.
That's true, too.
You know? You pay it off in 4 easy payments of $29.99. How much was it?
I don't remember.
$29.99.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the old boxes used to come in?
No.
Do you remember on the side of the UPC had like ghost points?
Mm-hmm.
And you had to turn them in. You had to, because it came with a little magazine, you had to turn it into the ghost points.
Yeah.
Did you know when I was younger, I used to go to stores and cut out the ghost points?
It's awful. Terrible.
Or whatever these points were and send them in.
Horrible.
Mm-hmm. I used to did that also with marbles, but that's a different story.
Yeah, of all the little Ghostbuster figures, I only had the Venkman one.
The big one?
Yeah. That's the only one I had.
It was the one with the eyes pop out. I had one that eyes popped out.
No, he had the thing where like it's like you hook the thing to his arm and then like the little.
Oh, it goes around and around. Okay.
This is the proton pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one. I think it came out afterwards. One of the scary ones, and like, I'm scared. Yeah. And it does weird shit. Yeah.
Classic.
I never owned any vehicle or anything like that.
No. Like I feel like I'm not 100% sure, but I think that motorcycle he was riding that felt like a toy. That was something from like back in the day.
Ecto C.
Yeah.
Ecto Cooler.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like
I pretty much think it was either a cartoon thing or definitely a toy thing.
Yeah.
Like I might have seen it in the cartoon, but we don't know.
Yeah.
I can't wait till like Screen Rockstar or some of those guys breaks it all down and tells us what's what.
You idiots, you didn't know.
You dummies. Yeah. You should know this because you're not relate to Ghostbusters. So then you know this tiny little detail that I had 20 people look into.
Yeah.
You know? Well, but you're the dummies.
Yeah.
I hate that show.
And the talking dog.
Oh yeah, that guy too.
Yeah.
What's the other guy? No, Rockstar. New Rockstar and Screen Crush.
That guy.
I don't like any of those guys. Truth be told, I hate all those guys.
You know what gets me though, and it shouldn't. But there's times when I'm watching a new Rockstar.
Yeah.
Where he'll say something and then he'll be talking about like that's a blah, 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 and I'm like, nope, you're wrong. Like right. And I'm like, you said the wrong name. Or am I tempted? Like, do I want to be that guy? Do I want to be like, hey?
You know why I don't do shit like that? Because I talk so much shit in this thing that sometimes I get it wrong.
Yeah.
So I know I get it wrong. After the fact, I'll be editing and I'm like, I was wrong when I said that. That's not right.
Yeah.
I can't edit my voiceover, so it's cool.
Yeah, I'm always tempted to like send them something.
Yeah,
and be like, hey.
Knock it off. You could be number 21.
Yeah.
You know, looking up shit. That's all they do.
Yeah.
From the time they get their episode finished to the time they're producing whatever. It's all they're doing is making due diligence and making sure the guy doesn't sound like an idiot, which apparently they do sometimes.
Yeah, mess it up.
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't be one of those guys. I know you say Drake could always have been one of them, but I believe it.
Yeah, Drake could be one of them.
But I don't like. I like Drake. I don't want to hate him.
Let's write. We'll write scripts for him.
Really?
Yeah, we could do it.
Really?
And he'll just talk about like nonsense.
Like I said.
And then you'll get used to like teleprompter,
Uh-huh.
and then it'll be like, and then come say, "Fuck you, San Diego."
Yeah, let's do it.
And do it.
Yeah, we'll call it the Dre Power Hour.
Yeah. And just like, hey.
And here to talk about what we saw this week on TV.
Yeah. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. It's inconsistent because we're big gold nerds.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah.
No.
I can't do it.
No.
Sorry, I'm out.
All right.
I don't like any of those shows.
But they make money.
And I watch them all the time.
Yeah, you do. We get a funny dog. We're talking dog. We'll be like, hey, hey, Dre.
Because you know what the thing is, if you don't watch those type of shows, you end up watching the shorts on the TikTok with other yahoos who are getting their information from these yahoos and making a shorter video of their fucking longer ass video. Fucking sorry,
it's a snake that eats itself, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And then I'm at the end of the fucking tail.
Yeah.
So I gotta start making videos saying, "Did you see what this guy said about this other video? About this other video?
How dare he?
How dare they?
Yeah.
Going back to when Jesus was born."
No. Gotta do it. Let's do it.
Why?
Let's do it.
Why?
Let's do it.
I don't want to talk shit about anybody.
No, we're not gonna talk shit about it. We're gonna write scripts for Dre to talk.
Okay.
And we'll make Dre famous.
Okay.
And in return,
we'll write his coattails.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then we can go like premieres and shit.
That's what I'm down for. Yeah. But then we'll have to focus on him and take his pictures and he's gonna be
You're afraid you're gonna create a monster?
Yeah. And we will. He has a big head.
He listens to this.
He has a big head. No, I'm not saying he has a big head. He has a ginormous head. I feel sorry for Rosa for giving Rosa that ginormous head baby. Hi, Dre.
Hi, Dre.
He knows.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it could work.
Well, he knows he has a big head.
Yeah. Yeah. And now that he knows, now we can be like, look, don't get a big head.
Yeah.
But we can do this.
We can do this. We're the new rock stars.
Don't say that like that.
No.
You could be the new voice of information, of pop culture information.
Yeah.
The poppermation.
Poppermation.
Yeah.
Popmation.
Popinimation.
Animation.
Info pop.
No.
It's all right. What think?
Pop formation.
Pop formation?
Yeah.
Sounds like something you make with Funkos.
Yeah.
La farándula.
Ooh. Done.
What's that?
The ghost.
That's your phone.
It's the ghost. Your phone ghost. It was the cowboy ghost that I brought back from
Modesto. Motherfucker bringing back ghosts. I'm so can't believe you fucking brought back ghosts. That's it. We're done.
We're done.
No. Anyway, what's coming up this weekend?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You're not doing anything this weekend?
I think so.
Well, you don't want to know what I'm going to do this weekend?
No, what are you going to do this weekend?
This Saturday, the 6th of April.
You mean, okay.
Yeah, see? Because this is we're coming on next week.
Yeah.
But this Saturday, 6th of April, at some Tierra de las Culebras in the middle of Highland Park. Highland Park. Vetus Fest, number 12 or something. I don't even know.
It's that many.
Yeah, no, it's not that many. So I'm hoping for 12, but it's coming up this weekend. A bunch of crazy events. So, dude, I went to the last time. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's the same thing this year.
Okay. All right.
You want to go?
No.
You sure?
No.
Hey, positive.
Yeah.
I'll get someone to cover for the story, and you go with me.
I'm good.
It's 6 hours.
Ooh.
Sunshine Nausea, who's been on the show, is going to be playing.
I saw that. Yeah.
Memory Milk is going to be playing.
I saw that. Yeah.
Which is Lisa's cousin's nephew's.
Yeah.
It's the other band,
I'm good.
Pizza Stain's going to play.
I'm good. I've heard him. I heard him play.
Yeah. We can go watch him play at the park.
No.
You're such a fuddy-duddy.
I don't want to.
That's why you didn't have fun in Modesto.
I had fun in Modesto.
You could have had more fun. You could have stayed for longer. You should have gone earlier, stayed longer.
Oh, God.
It would have been 5 days of non-stop Modesto.
I would have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go to Fetus.
No, I'm good.
No?
I'm all right. I had my vacation for the
Fetus
year.
Fest. Fetus Fest. Anyway, so anyone's listening, look up Fetus Fest and or let me know, and I'll tell you about Fetus Fest.
It's awful.
This Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
The poor people of Highland Park.
It's fun, dude. I don't know. Dude. I'm gonna take videos, and you'll be like, "Wow, that shit's amazing."
No, I saw videos from last time, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
they're gonna call the cops."
They did it though. There was this guy inside a trash bag, and he was having the time of his life.
Yeah, see.
Performance art, man.
Can't do it, man.
Performance art is art on a higher level.
Is it though?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think you're wording that way.
Anyway, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, then. Anyone still listening, I'm glad you're here and not there. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
See you later, Dre.
Later, Dre. Bye, Dre.